I'm Elizabeth, and welcome to Liz's Lens, where I review books, movies, television shows, and web series that I love and want to share with you. Happy New Year, guys! I'm so excited. You guys know I always love the beginning of a new year. It's my birthday, whether it's our anniversary or if it's New Year's. Guys, I'm so excited for 2023, and I really hope that you are as well, that you have your own goals. And trust me, even if 2022 wasn't exactly the year that you expected, which was like it's for me, this year has a lot of great things in store for you. Just keep seizing the day, carpe diem for every day, and I'm sure at the end of this year you'll have had a great year, and also it would have produced a better version of you. So love newness. I love New Year's. It just tells me that I have a new chance. And this year is no different, because Liz's Lens is about to take a new, or let me say, an expanded, more nimble direction. Can direction be nimble? Gosh, English. What I'm just trying to say is that on this channel, we talk about, or we've been focusing really on reviewing works that I love. Since the first year we've started, we've always been reviewing stuff. And then we talk to you about some things that were important to me. But this year, I think I'm going to be more intentional about kind of expanding that scope and talking not only to you as audience members, as viewers, people watching entertainment, listening to entertainment and taking entertainment, but also to you as a creator, whether you are just posting your posts on Instagram, social media, or whether you are actually going in there, becoming a director, becoming a singer, making this whole thing your full-time job. I want this place to be that helpful hub for you to be inspired, to be encouraged, to be equipped with strategies for you to go out to the marketplace and really make a difference. So as you can see, the new year is already popping on my channel. I have a new background design. I've decorated my studio differently, just to kind of just bring some newness onto the channel. So today it's changed, and maybe later on in the year it will change again, who knows, but that's kind of new. I also want to talk about the fact that I want to bring more personal content. When I say that, I say that with a lot of salt. I just want to show you kind of my journey in the entertainment industry, of course, outside of what I do here on YouTube, and actually getting there and being a part of creating great stuff. I know that my Instagram has been turned off for quite a long time. Not really turned off, but I haven't really been posting on it for a long time. The reason why is because, I haven't known what to do with that page for a long time, and I haven't liked how it was turning out. So I was like, you know what, I think a part of me is like, leave the old stuff up there but have new stuff, and part of me is like, take all the old stuff out and have new stuff. But now if you go on my Instagram channel, everything is up, and I think that's where I'm going to be putting more of my content, of my kind of follow me on my journey kind of content, just so that Instagram has a focus and YouTube has a focus. But that's one thing that I really want to do this year, kind of show you my journey and show you that I'm not just here talking to you. I'm in there in the trenches with you. I'm bringing out my best stuff. I'm putting together things. I'm doing my best, and I want, I just want you to see that journey. And of course, I also want to talk more about the science behind kingdom entertainment and Christian entertainment. One of the things that I found is that when it comes to talking about the effect that media has on people, really, I've seen more Christians talking about it than anybody else talking about it. And of course, we have good reason to talk about it. But sometimes I'm just like, why are we just talking about this and we only have two solutions? One is to create more Christian content, and the other one is to not watch secular content. I'm just like, it's never gonna happen. Not in the kind of let me say pool that we are in right now. We have a lot of Christian content out there, but like I said at the beginning, way at the beginning of this channel, look, I didn't think that there were a lot of great things out there. So therefore, I wasn't looking. When I started looking, I started seeing, okay, there's actually some good stuff out there. But when you already have that mindset, look, Christian entertainment isn't good, you're not looking for great Christian entertainment anyways. So, and then the ones that you do rise to the surface usually are not that great. So how do you now convince a group of Christians that they should only watch Christian entertainment and maybe some secular entertainment as long as it's family friendly. And that family friendly, see, that definition is always changing. What the world's seeing as family friendly is no longer our version of family friendly. So the question I'm having is like, what are we gonna do? Because these are great solutions, but we don't have, what are the strategies that we're putting in place to ensure that these solutions are actually going to work, right? Because it's great to say in theory, but there's a practical sense about it. There's the reality that I think that we are not really focusing on. Because when you see a Christian film, you're just happy that they're presenting, godly morals and, a picture of the world that God would want to see. You know what I mean? Like, we're happy about that enough that we're like, just watch this, just watch this. But we all know, we all know that on a regular day, if it's to pay money, go and see this film, for example, we're not doing it. So why are we now saying that we should go and watch this film? Or on a typical day, if we had something better to watch that did not carry the same morals, not carry the same ideals, not carry the same mindset as we do, but it was like excellent, was entertaining, was funny. I mean, we would naturally want to watch that more than we want to watch anything else, right? So I want us to have a discussion, many discussions about that, and of course the science behind media and stuff like that, like all these things, and start to actually come up with real solutions or come up with ideas that can power the solutions that we have, right? So that when we say, okay, only watch Christian entertainment, even if you want to say that, how do we make sure that that entertainment is actually entertaining? And besides that, we don't just create entertainment so we can have our own private section of the media to enjoy and play around it and hang out in. No, we also create, okay, as part of it, but we also create so that we can expand the kingdom of God. And the kingdom of God, our real estate is souls. So how do we get in these people's hearts? Some of these people that are trying to get into their hearts with these films, stuff like that, they're not even looking for your film. And if they see it, they don't want to watch. So the question now is, how do we create for that space in between this? So it's not so religious that people immediately turn off, but is not so friendly with the world that it's lost all of its Christian values, all of the, God can't look at that film and say that it glorifies me, kind of a thing. How do we get in between there? And we have excellence in storytelling. We have complex stories that are actually interesting. We have characters that we can relate with and understand across the board for many different people from many different walks of life. How do you do that? We want to talk about that on this channel with different people in different ways, okay? There's going to be a lot of talking about that, our strategy, how we're actually going to carry this out, and also thinking outside of the box, for crying out loud, like thinking beyond today, thinking into the future, no matter whether that's 2 days from now or 60 years or 600 years from now. How are we going to play the long game as well? Because the world's been playing the long game. Well, that's why we're in the position that we are in today. Because we only think that we must carry it with fire and passion, and we must say it today, which is great. But there must also be a part of that, of our planning, that is able to wait out for a while before we see, the beautiful effects of it, right? So all the things we need to talk about. I also want us to talk about like technological advancements as well. Like, guys, if you're in film school, for example, especially if you're a child of God, you want to create kingdom films. I tell you volume, and the only thing you can think of is increasing decibels and decreasing decibels. I laugh in Spanish. We're going into the metaverse. Nobody's thinking about how to create entertainment for the metaverse. Actually, sorry. People are thinking about it. It's just not us. You get what I'm saying? Like, we need to stop all that nonsense. Okay? We can't repeat what was done for the radio, television, movies. Movies, television, in that order, whatever. We need to not do that, repeat that. We need to not repeat that performance again. Okay? The metaverse is coming. It's not evil in itself. Okay? It's evil depending on the person that's holding it. Depending on the person that's using it, it will be evil. If you are holding it, it should be good in your hand. You know what I'm trying to say? So, also one that, we're scared of the metaverse. See, leave that one. If the world is going there, we must go there. I want you to get a mindset shift this year. Get deeper. Get more intentional. Be more strategic. You get what I'm trying to say? So, here on this channel this year, it'll be a mindset shift, because we're going to be effective. That's all I have to say about that. I also want to bring on here a lot of inspiring stories, hopefully inspiring people, but inspiring stories that we can learn from, that we can glean from. Okay, the popular saying, we are only standing on the shoulders of giants. Who are those giants, especially for your particular field? Either they're alive or they've passed on. Where, who are these people and how can they be of use to us in this day and age? We want to bring on those inspiring stories as well. And of course, we're never going to stop our reviews. We're always going to keep doing reviews. We love reviews. And trust me, like I said, we've put out the schedule. It's drafted, it's good. So we have a lot more stuff that's on there that I will be watching, I'll be reading, I'll be listening to, and I'll be reviewing for you here. Lots of amazing gems. And of course, our 2nd year anniversary is going to be in end of April, beginning of May. So I'm so excited for that. Like, it's just amazing how, in 2 years, so many things can happen. And I'm looking forward to looking back in the time capsule with you and seeing how far we've come and seeing where we're going to go to next. So guys, this year is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to talk about so many different things. So you want to make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you like this video and let me know in the comment section as well. Things you want me to review. Things you want to see on this channel. Like, just tell me. Like, let me know. And then we can go from there and have a fantastic, fantastic year. And as much as we're doing things here on Liz's Lens, and as much as I want you to be filled with knowledge, and I want you to find this place as a great place to learn, to be inspired, to have a lot of fun as well, I don't want this to be just a place where you just kind of sit and watch. I want things that we say here, things that we do here to spark action in your own life as well. I don't know where you are, but if you're in the arts, you have a big platform, whether you're there or whether you are on social media, you have a very small platform, or maybe even you don't have social media, just in a community center. Maybe just you in your household, I don't know. Wherever you are a creator. And whatever you create has the potential to give glory back to God and tell people about Him. And tell people about Jesus Christ. So, carpe diem. Every day, every opportunity, have that also at the back of your mind that, like, I'm effective. I'm useful. I'm just not just a bench warmer in church. I'm useful. I have a voice. And people actually listen to that voice. I actually have influence in people's lives. And I can actually make a very big, positive difference. So, that's it for me for now. Have a great 2023. I will see you in the next video. Bye. My shibel. So let me come back here. Guys, you're not even gonna believe this. I shot this entire video already, but had no audio. I'm actually so, like, I don't even know what to say. Wow, that's so annoying. Like, how, I can't believe, like, this is rookie stuff now. I'm almost a year and a half since I did something and I still, oh my gosh. Anyways, let's just try, okay? Hi, I'm Elizabeth and welcome to Liz's Lens Review, but let's do it.